What's going on, guys? It's Deathmonk here, and welcome to another episode of Formula 1 2020.
Casper, listen.
Okay guys, what's going on? It's Deathmonk here, and welcome to another episode of Formula 1 2021. Today we're going to be taking on our next part of the game here in the brand new story mode. Team to select racing point, not a great start for... Oh, incoming phone call, guys.
Brian.
Talk to me. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Listen, what happened out there today? I had it all under control and then...
Look, let's not go through all that now. We'll talk about it at the debrief.
Right, yeah.
I was actually talking about your little run-in with Casper and Butler over in the paddock.
Oh, wow. News travels fast.
The paddock talks, Aiden. Besides, I've got ears like a hawk. Listen, Butler's a clown. The man's ego is bigger than a... No, I've got nothing. Don't give it a second thought.
Thanks, Brian.
But Casper? Yes, he can get a little hot-headed, especially after a race. But you have got to work with him. That maneuver today...
It wasn't my fault, Brian.
It probably cost us points. I'll level with you. A lot of people on the team are disappointed, Aiden. And I'll be saying as much to Casper. Now, learn from it and move on. But you can't let it happen again. I'll see you at the debrief.
Okay guys, let's move on to our next chapter here in the new story mode. Chinese Grand Prix. The world of motorsport moves fast, with focus quickly shifting to the Chinese Grand Prix. Aiden Jackson and Racing Point are eager to find form heading into the fourth race of the 2020 season. 1 month later.
It's the Chinese Grand Prix here in Shanghai, and this track fast becoming a rookie's favourite. Alex Albon, remember him from last year? A brilliant race in his debut season, and it looks like Aiden Jackson's continuing the trend.
He really is, Croft. He's showing great promise so far this season.
Well, here's Ackerman now, going up behind his young teammates.
The rumour in the paddock, Crofty, is that the tension's building between these two. Let's see what happens here.
Here we go, Ackerman's going for it. Down the inside of the hairpin, he's barged his teammate off the track.
What are you doing?
Casper, what the hell?
Looks like Jackson's really struggling to get over that.
Okay, Aiden, keep it focused. Concentrate.
That brush with his teammate clearly affecting the young driver.
It looks like it has, Crofty. I can't see any significant damage to that car, so he's going to have to pull himself back into this race.
Mate, he's going to pay for that. He's definitely going to pay for
Our
that.
gap behind is 3.0 seconds. Car's looking okay, Aiden. See if you can recover a few places.
Okay guys, in Shanghai.
You can recover, Aiden.
That's not okay. That's really not okay.
Oh jeez. Sorry about that, Norris, earlier. Oh man. Put me off, I know where he is. Oh man, he's really screwed up my steering. I'll be honest with you, that's a bit of a difficult objective to do. Cover 10th place for the end of the race. Give me picking DRS. Beautiful. That's how you do an overtake. Right, George Russell. I'm away, buddy.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Magnuson, what are you doing back here, buddy? Right, Casper. You got some explaining to do, buddy.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Got him here. Got him. Probably going to get me back up this corner here. Aha, not for long,
Okay, you're
buddy.
in the top 10.
Mr. Alex Albon, what are you doing here? You're not in Formula 1 anymore. Devon's next on my list.
Okay, gap ahead is 2.3 seconds.
Okay.
Okay, the gap behind is 1.5 seconds.
Got DRS, I can get over Butler, let's go. What are you doing now, buddy? Got it. That's how you do an overtake. fastest
Great
lap.
work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
Okay, a little bit late on that, but that's alright. No. I got a flashback. Not having that. Looks like I can make it around that gap, apparently not. Nope, not there either. Right, Daniel Kvyat, the man that decided to sideswipe Roman Grosjean into the side of the wall at Bahrain. IRL.
Nice work. That brings you up a place. We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
Beautiful. Definitely doesn't have the RS. Let's go. Nice to see.
This is your final lap of the race. You have P7, 7th place. Battle ahead. Gap to car in front
Oh,
is
you can feel it now.
3.6 seconds. They're on old mediums. Alpha Tauri driver behind. Kvyat behind. The gap behind us is 1.6 seconds. They're on old mediums. Okay, gap to leader, 19.6 seconds. This is your final lap of the race.
Definitely feel this in the car. That's one. Not going to make battle. Oh, that came into our favour. That's good.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
Well, plenty to digest there, and a little bit ominous seeing the 2 Racing Point teammates make contact again.
Things don't look stable between these 2 drivers, Crofty. They've barely been teammates 5 minutes.
That wheel bump, could that have been avoided, Ant?
Yeah, it looked like Ackerman was making a bit of a statement to me. He's certainly not given Jackson any room.
A sign of things to come? Well, for their sakes, let's hope not. That wraps things up here in China. Until next time. So after a magnificent race, we can now see the drivers making their way to the podium. Once again, it's the Silver Arrows who take top spot. A well-earned victory for Mercedes.
Okay, so that wasn't too bad. Following a eventful Chinese Grand Prix, tensions on the rise at Racing Point's Jackson and Ackerman again made contact with one another, following aggressive overtake maneuver by the Bentley.
Casper, what the hell was that? You nearly put me out the entire race. Bumping wheels like that, you could have put us both into the barrier. Casper, come on, man.
I have to make a phone call.
Casper! Ackerman!
Mum, cancel the TV subscription. The entertainment is right here.
Come on.
Really?
Do you really have nothing better to do?
Right now? No. And why would I want to miss this? You two are like characters in a badly written sitcom. He wanted you all lot to sign Ricardo, you know. Ask anyone.
What do you mean?
The paddock talks, mate. And so did Ackerman. Should have heard him last season. He didn't care who he talked to, and he was always going off and on about you. He tried to stop him from signing you. He didn't want to play babysitter.
Oh, he did he?
Everyone knows. Have you not seen the way that people look at you? We all feel sorry for you, mate. You never stood a chance with him. You want my advice? Prove him wrong. Chin up.
Stubborn as always. Jackson and Ackerman clash once again. Tempest seem afraid of a race point after an incident left both Casper Ackerman and Aiden Jackson fighting wheel to wheel. In an obvious clash of egos, Ackerman openly challenged his teammates' position, only prepared to bump when disastrous results. This unfortunate contact initially left Ackerman in a far more advantageous position, allowing him to roar ahead. However, Jackson's grit and determination was also in full show, and the junior driver tenacity pushed him to ultimately pass and finish the race ahead of his teammates, the Flying Dutchman. It's undeniable that such a recovery and in rising above adversity and finishing ahead of his teammate, Aiden Jackson's reputation is sealed as the hot name in Formula 1. Okay guys, so we're going to be taking a look at what's next. We've now got 36.4 followers on that. We've got a call from Mum.
Hey, Ma.
Hello, love. I saw the race and thought I'd give you a call.
And why's that?
Just to say well done, like I always do.
Oh, right.
I saw what happened in the race with Casper. Can't believe he wasn't penalized. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
And Casper, what's he said about it?
Nothing. He wouldn't speak to me.
Well, maybe keep trying. It can't hurt to clear the air. Just remember what your grandmother always used to say. The fights that can't be won are the fights you fight the hardest.
I'm not even sure that makes sense.
Just whatever's going on, don't let it get to you. And call me later, okay?
Will do.
Okay guys, so looks like we've got a briefing coming up in a moment. It's official. To everyone on the team, with many of you have been aware for some time, has now been released to the press and made official. BWT Racing Point Formula 1 team will come Aston Martin Cognizant Formula 1 team starting the Formula 1 2021 season. I'd better like to thank all of you for confidentiality up to this point and your continued hard work for the team. But as we look forward to the future and what changes 2021 holds, let's not forget the season and work with the energy and enthusiasm and all we always do. Just to let you know, this evening's post-race meeting has been put back by 20 minutes, so you've got a little extra time to yourself. And also, that little bump today between you and Casper has been quite a few people concerned. I don't think Atmar is too impressed, so come prepared for a few harsh words. I've already said this to you both, but you've got to start working together. There's a lot at stake here, so it can't be jeopardised by you two button heads. The press are already starting to talk, so come on now, see you in the meeting. Don't be late. Okay. Okay, let's go, guys. So, let's see what's next, guys. Chapter 3, the recent series of incidents with his teammate Casper Ackerman, both on and off the track, had marked the start of Aiden Jackson's rookie Formula 1 season. With the French Grand Prix coming up, Jackson is keen to find the form that brought him so much success in Formula 2. French Grand Prix 2 months later.
It's a great day for racing here at Le Castellet, and the drivers are making their final preparations on the grid. Let's hope for a thrilling contest then, here at the French Grand Prix.
Okay, at Le Castellet.
Mastering a lap of Paul Ricard means getting to know 15 corners, 6 left and 9 right, for an overall lap distance of 3.6 miles. The two halves of the long Mistral Straight are separated by a heavy braking zone into a potential overtaking hotspot at the Chicane Nord. And watch out for the drivers running onto the distinctive coloured stripes, which are low in grip and highly abrasive. Here we are then at the Circuit Paul Ricard in France, the 10th race of the 2020 Formula One season. And the standings are starting to take some kind of shape, Ant.
Yeah, exactly. You've got your big three jostling for position at the top, so no surprises there. A little less predictable in the midfield, though you could make an argument for Racing Point underperforming somewhat.
The two Racing Point drivers denying each other points, perhaps. Well, it's all to race for, and a lot of season left ahead of us. So let's see how it all pans out. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday puts him on pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Bottas, Leclerc, Daniel Kvyat and Ricciardo, Norris, Vettel, Sainz and Pierre Gasly, Ocon, Ackermann, Devon Butler and Albon, Giovinazzi, Grosjean, George Russell and Aiden Jackson, Magnussen and Nicholas Latifi. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
Okay, we've not quite had the start of the season we'd hoped for, but we've got a chance to make up some ground today. Try to keep your nose clean and show us what you've got. Good luck, Aiden.
Speed more McLaren and Renault drivers.
Okay, you need to get that position back. That was an illegal overtake.
Got him. Let's go. 13 laps. Yikes.
You're in the top 10 now. Keep it up. Nice move. We can
Okay. Oh, are you kidding me? On the outside.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
Now catch up with the big boys.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up.
Nope, that wasn't it. Near contacts, that's fine. What's that? Verstappen and Hamilton.
Push now. We're boxing this lap.
We're going to be pitting this lap, boys.
position. You're in 4th position. Verstappen is ahead of you. The gap to the car ahead is 1.2 seconds. They're on old softs. Leclerc is behind you. The gap to the car behind is 2.5 seconds. They're on old softs. The distance to the leader is 4.6 seconds. Your pit window is open. Pit window is open. 8 laps to go.
Okay, that wasn't too bad. That was unsafe release. Pardon me. That was unsafe release.
Go, go, go. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
You got it. Okay. Down in 11th place, that's alright. As long as we're pretty much where Verstappen is, we should be alright, because Thingy needs to pit, so Ackerman still needs to pit, so that's fine. Gosh, that's close. And we're ahead of Sainz and Ricardo. The only problem, you just have to wait for Ocon to pit. And whoever Sainz is, I think it's Norris, isn't it? Just want Ackerman, Sainz, and Norris to pit. Once they've pitted, we should be fine. I did even get Butler to pit as well. That'd be absolutely fantastic. That's it. I don't know if he's already pit, but as far as Butler's concerned. Teammates in the pits. There's the notification.
Casper is in the pits. Casper in the pits.
Sorry, Max.
Our gap behind is 2.2 seconds.
Come on. Oh god. Didn't see the DRS, but I've got it. Oh, cheers, buddy.
Good job, nice overtake.
Now to take down Lewis. I potentially could win this, given the amount of laps I've got. Ackerman nowhere to be seen. Being overtaken earlier, pretty much.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Hello, Lewis. going to try and keep it clean on him, because I know he's going to be angry if I don't. Got DRS on him. Now, are we going to catch him? Not this one. Might be able to on the home straight. Keep it clean, Elliot. Keep it clean. Friendly nudge there. No, he got me that. Okay. Okay, Lewis, what are you gonna do now? Should be able to get him here. Got him. Got him. Let's go. What I would love to do right now is if I can lap Devon Butler and Casper Ackley. That would just be icing on the cake. Apologies if it's a little bit repetitive here for you, but I just love a bit of a challenge, so I don't know what difficulty this is actually on, but God, that's a little bit wide.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
I can use my rich fuel mix if I want to, but I know I can't
To
change it.
teammate behind is 31.6 seconds.
Casper, what the hell is going on here? 31 seconds. Come on, you bot. You can't compete with me. So, you two always said that you're better than me, but even though I'm in first place, granted I may have trained a few people to get up here, but at the same time, I'm the one getting the points.
We're leading our teammate by 33.0 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. They're in 14th. The time last lap was a 1 minute 39.7.
OMG. God, Casper, you suck, man. I'm not exactly sure if my car deserves to really be up here, but
You haven't declared a rival yet, so I can't give you updates.
fair enough.
Practice lap at this point in time is a 1:35.4. Pack. P1, Hamilton is behind you. Okay, the gap behind is 3.8 seconds. They're on old mediums. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. 2 laps left. Next time by will be your final lap. There's 3 laps of fuel remaining. This is your final lap of the race.
Hey Casper, Stephen Butler. I'm the only one's going to get the maximum points, 26 points for you guys. Come on. No one willing to take the fastest lap or my first place away from me? I see how it is. I want to rub it in that guy's face right now. I am the best I've ever been. I'm just making up some random lyrics here. Just to rub it in Casper Ackerman's face when I'm the one that's going to be lifting the trophy and he'll get nada. That's it guys, we've got it.
Superb driving. That's the race win.
A hard-fought win today then, after a very difficult race. Business as usual for the big three, but a bit of a reshuffle in the midfield here in France.
That's certainly much better from Racing Point. Frankly, they should be in the mix more often. On a good day, they're as good as anyone in that midfield pack.
And they certainly proved it today. The Racing Point team will be very happy with today's performance and the final result. Another display of excellent driving and excellent teamwork. And a well-deserved first-place finish.
Let's go.
Great work out there today. Let's have your thoughts.
Okay.
Aiden, congratulations! You got on the podium. That's a fantastic result for both you and the team. How are you feeling?
I smashed it. I was challenged and I delivered.
What can I say? I smashed it. Let's be honest. I was challenged and I delivered. Hopefully this is a sign of things to come for the rest of the season.
Well, it's such a great result, especially since it's your first season in Formula 1. Would you say you found your feet now since the jump to F1?
Definitely. In my mind, there was never an issue.
Definitely. In my mind, there was never an issue. Driving for Formula 1 is all I've ever worked towards. The transition was always going to be smooth. There's no complaints for me so far.
So there's no current tensions within the team? We've all seen that you and Casper have locked horns so far this season. Is that something that's now behind you?
I think there's always going to be a settling in period. It doesn't matter who you're paired
There's always
with.
going to be a settling in period. It doesn't matter who you're paired up with. You've got to have a strong character to do what we do. We may have our differences, but I'm sure we'll get there.
Great. Well, that's everything.
That wasn't too bad. So Chapter 3, Jackson put in a solid performance at the French Grand Prix to firmly cement Racing Point as a contender in the crowded middle pack of the F1 grid, much to the delight of the team's management and fans. Okay guys, so we've proved that we're top of the middle pack. We've just found our form in France to bring home the points for Racing Point. Aside from a few noteworthy incidents involving his teammate Casper Ackerman, Jackson has been quietly demonstrating the skills that brought him up from Formula 2. In my mind, there was never an issue, Jackson replied, when asked if he thinks he's now found his speed driver for Racing Point. The decision was always going to be smooth. It certainly seems as if the young driver's confidence is not misplaced. After an on-track clash with his own teammate in China, Jackson has shown consistent improvement in his focus, leading to a fantastic performance at the French Grand Prix. As the season continues, we're sure that all eyes will be glued to this young driver, and with good reason. So what your thoughts are of this, guys? Please do let me know in the comments box down below. Hope you guys are all excited for the next episode. If you are, smash that thumbs up button. If you're new to the channel, please smash the subscribe button. Don't forget the notification bell so I can see more videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, peace out.